Welcome to the Beard Me That Beer podcast. I'm David.
And I'm Sam.
And welcome to another Pod Deck Mini. This is our second one, and it's going to be Would You Rather questions, and we are doing 10. And it's going to be some Would You Rather pick this or that, and then have to explain our answers. I'm sure Sam has some great explanations.
I'm so excited to be getting back into Would You Rather after
the 40-something
months.
40-something weeks. Episode 13, I think.
And it's Would You Rathers that we didn't think up.
Yeah.
I like that it's just...
This is, again, a pod deck.
I'm excited and scared.
The deck is called Would You Rather. So let's get started. Remember, pod deck minis are short.
I should have given you half of these cards.
No, it's fine. How about you read them all?
I don't want to read them all.
Okay.
Here, you take half.
Go ahead, Sam.
Okay. Card number 1. Whoosh, dramatic.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh, my gosh. Would you rather see Oprah or Arnold Schwarzenegger as the next U.S. president? That's a weird opening card.
I feel like Arnold was a Republican when he was governor. Mm-hmm. And Oprah...
is Oprah.
Yeah, but she's forward. She's very forward, and at least on the show as an actor.
I mean...
So she can act more like a president. So I'm going to go with Oprah.
I mean, both of these...
are terrible choices.
Are horrible, yeah. I think. But...
You know what? I'm gonna be brave. They are not that bad compared to...
There's worse. You could do worse.
Election choices.
You could do worse,
yeah,
certainly, but they're not great.
Elections.
Yeah. I don't know. It really just depends.
Arnold's a nice guy, but I would pick Oprah.
See, I don't like. I think I've only seen some Oprah. Yeah. I don't know. I like Arnold's movies. He seems nice enough.
I think he's a nice guy.
Yeah, but I mean, like his platforms and stuff. I don't know much about.
Guess what? He can't be president
because he's not
he
U.S.
was not born here.
Yeah.
So
what about Oprah? She.
Are you pulling like a Republican Obama thing?
No. I'm curious.
Sam.
I don't care about any of that.
Isn't she from Chicago?
I don't know enough about Oprah.
Isn't she from Chicago, like Barack Obama?
I don't know enough about Oprah. I don't know much about Oprah. Not like, I need to know more about Oprah. I think I know the perfect amount.
Wikipedia after this.
IMDb looking real good right now.
All right, next one.
I didn't even answer that, but probably Arnold.
You would pick Arnold.
Just and if he does a bad job,
I mean,
it's fine.
This is a la situation. He cannot be president.
Yeah. So I will pick the...
Your vote basically doesn't count.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, so really, you're just getting strong-armed into really just one choice, if that's the case.
I mean, choice is an illusion, so it doesn't really matter.
I mean, in the illusion of choice that is this card, there is no choice.
Yes, there is. Oprah.
This is the only choice.
Because you're choosing her.
Yeah. All right. Use that.
You can also choose secret answer number C. Dying.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
All right, next one. Give up sex for a year or your cell phone for a year. This is probably easy. I would give up my phone. You know why? Because we're going to just be locked up in our homes for another year anyways. 2020 was pandemic.
Uh-huh.
Here's 2021 pandemic. Number 2.
That's cool. Well, I guess let me see. Phone or
Sam's really
I'll keep the phone.
You give up sex for a year.
Yeah, I don't
Should we include masturbation on that too?
This is more
actually, does that count? I guess that doesn't count as sex, does it? Sex?
I mean, depending how you word it and define.
Masturbation and sex are different.
Okay. I mean, like the act.
But there are like sex toys where you basically have sex with dolls. Is that masturbation?
I mean, it's like with extra steps.
But is it sex?
But that's not the question.
I'll pick like a fleshlight. How would you describe that, Sam? Sam has a couple of fleshlights.
No, I don't.
Being used by him on his OnlyFans.
I'll keep the phone. I mean, like, because I'm a mobile man. I need that thing.
I guess that would be kind of... But it'd just be like, no one can call me. That's also a good thing.
I was going to say, and not to, tell too much about myself, but I don't really, I'm totally fine with the first thing not really being on the table. So
Sam's okay with not having sex.
Yeah,
next
fine.
president.
Abstinent.
All right. He's real Christian, girls.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Next.
It's you.
Pod decks. Would you? No,
also,
the back of the
we're going
card.
through 10.
Yeah.
If I forgot to say this.
You did.
This is number 3.
Number 3. Be in shape and have a great body, but ugly face, or have a gorgeous face, but be overweight.
There's nothing wrong with being overweight.
There's nothing wrong with either of these.
There's nothing wrong with having an ugly face.
But your preference, David.
But ugly is just an opinion. Like, it could be beautiful to someone.
It's the eye of the beholder. The beer holder.
Is your stomach.
Is your stomach.
I guess it's kind of what I have now. I do have a beautiful face and an overweight body. So I'll pick that. And I'm pretty happy with it. And actually, women love the bears.
I mean, if you want to be realistic.
Sam's a bear.
I think. What?
Grr.
No.
You are.
I think.
A bear.
In most circumstances, a gorgeous face but overweight body can be helped, whereas it's a little harder.
I think this means you can never change.
You can't just drop a sandwich and
nope,
do some
you are
sit-ups.
Stuck.
So this is like a mindset kind of thing, because it's like you could, if you put your mind to it, you can use.
The force.
The force to will those 6 packs out.
Yeah. No. No.
You can't just have
I am literally
arms.
Beautiful face and overweight body, and I'm okay with that.
I've got a bigger build.
And by overweight I mean pure muscle.
That's good. Yeah.
It said rock solid body. What was the body?
I mean, be in shape and have a great body.
What shape?
But have
circle.
Yeah, be in shape and have a great body. Well, yeah, just by what measure? Yeah. Like, who?
Am I going to be
what's a great body
a Rich Froning?
Yeah.
Or a Matt Frazier? Or a Arnold?
Am I going to have that Coke bottle figure?
Yeah. Am I going to be J-Lo?
Yeah. It's totally subjective.
Yeah. Or Marty McFly?
I would rather have... This sounds so vain. I would rather have a nice face. I don't know. I've never been truly in shape, but so Sam, I don't know.
You do have a nice face.
I mean, like, Next question. This isn't a would you rather. This is what you are. The vain, terrible.
Here's another vain question for you, Sam.
Tell me.
Would you rather have very fat arms with skinny legs, or vice versa?
What?
So,
what is the body image question?
Gorilla, or an upside down gorilla? I can't think of what has fat legs and skinny arms.
Fat legs and skinny arms.
Hippos?
I was gonna say hippos. They have 4 legs.
Shorty legs.
Shorty legs. I was like an elephant, or it's just all legs.
But they have kneecaps.
So it's a big arms and skinny little legs.
So Johnny Bravo.
Okay.
Or I can't think of a character who has big legs and skinny arms. Larry Bird? No, he's just skinny and tall.
I'm trying to think if there's like any like T-Rex kind
or T-Rex. So Johnny Bravo or T-Rex is what we're looking at.
I mean, they're both pretty vicious, man. Yeah. Like you could do the monkey or
the other monkey.
Or you can eat things alive. So
I mean, we're not being T-Rexes, but anytime I see a picture with people that don't go and do leg day, it's
sad,
weird. And vice versa, though, you're just a rugby player at that point, or a cyclist. I would choose big legs, very fat legs with skinny arms.
I think, to my eye, a person with big legs and not so big arms is a little easier on the eyes than a person with chicken legs,
and we're not talking
jacked arms. And
jacked. These are fat.
Yeah,
this is
fat arms.
Yeah.
Well, that's different. Why would you pick that then? That sounds strange to me. Just skinny legs and fat arms, or is it fat legs and skinny arms?
Skinny arms. Yeah, I'd rather choose fat legs with skinny arms.
I think about fat arms, because who carries their fat in their arms and not in their legs? That's different. That's exciting. I don't see that. Because it's always in your legs. I don't know.
It's always in your arms.
No.
What are you talking about? Look at your arms.
I mean, no. You're such a fucking ass. But
we don't have video of this, but Sam totally looked at his arms like
no.
Wait a second.
And I'm like, have you seen my legs? I have huge legs.
No, that's because you had a special walk when you were a kid.
I had a special walk.
The biggest fucking
as a human man.
It's like Sam wore heels for the entirety of his life, but didn't actually wear heels. It's insane.
I mean,
his calves.
I don't like having attention called to my legs like that, but
I mean, the man who only wears shorts doesn't want
that's not an invitation
attention.
To look. Don't.
Oh, I can look, but I can't touch.
But what was he wearing? Stupid.
What are you at?
What are you talking
What
about?
skit was that?
Drop it, David.
What was that from?
Shut up.
How bad was that? How bad was that burrito for you to have such a shit attitude? All right, I believe it's your turn.
Okay, but big arms, big old fat arms are what I want. All right, next question from me. Would you rather? I forgot that part. Obviously, would you rather appear as a guest on your favorite TV show or have lifetime backstage passes for any concert you attend?
So any concert or one-time show?
Make a guest appearance on your favorite show.
One time.
It doesn't say one time. It says appear as a guest on your favorite TV show. It could be a recurring guest.
I guess a recurring guest is a thing.
It could be.
Yeah.
If you're a good guest.
We need a ref for this game. We need someone
it's totally fine.
Do the rules. Or backstage passes to any concert.
Lifetime backstage passes for any concert.
That one.
Really?
Yeah.
That sounds... Okay. All right. Why?
I don't have a favorite TV show.
Okay.
And if I did have a favorite TV show and I was like The Office, if that was still a TV show and I was a guest on that, I'd be bad.
But
I would make it worse.
Uh-huh.
And then it'd just be like that guy who got to live his dream but made the show terrible.
What if it was like you were just like background? Like
That's not a guest, is it?
I mean, you're on the show.
That's not a guest, is it?
You could choose what
That's
capacity
not a guest,
you
is
guest
it?
in.
Sam,
Yeah.
is it?
Well, okay. But your answer,
Yeah.
concert stuff.
Yeah.
That's cool. What would you do? Like just talk?
I would give them away.
Meet the hustle.
I would sell them.
It is. It's
I
like
would sell them because one, watching the band from backstage has to be the worst experience ever. Other than maybe seeing them before, but most of the time they're in the zone and they don't really want to be bothered. I feel like that's a distraction. They probably love their fans, but that I'd rather them just do their thing.
Yeah.
And I'd rather watch from some expensive suite
and just
where I have Dolby Atmos sound system and don't have to hear or be next to screaming people.
That's a perfect.
And I can turn the volume down.
That's a perfect David answer. I would, let me see, guest on your favorite TV show. I don't think I have a current favorite TV show, but I'd probably pick that. Mostly because all the reasons David listed for the concert thing
you have to pick a
would
TV
be
show
terrible.
right now. What TV show?
I don't know.
Friends or something?
Okay, I haven't even seen
The Apprentice?
Yes. And that's not a guest. You don't guest appearance.
Shark Tank?
No, those are not guest appearance type shows.
You can be a guest judge on Shark Tank.
Who's going to care
investor.
for my... No.
And you'll be like, I will buy your 50,000 shares for $1.
All together.
Does anyone want to go in on me?
Anybody. Any takers? No.
Show. What show?
I'll throw out...
Like Home Improvement or something?
Shit.
Attack on Titan.
Anime. That would be cool to show up in an animated thing.
TV show.
I want to be like a throwaway character in something. Like kill me on screen. Put me in Supernatural. I'll be like a vampire or something. And you can just stake me in the heart, and I can throw like a stupid look to the camera. That'd be cool.
Or you do like Jim Carrey.
Yeah. and then they mention me by name. They're like, we got you, Sam.
You know, the funny part is your last name in a vampire. That's nice.
Sure.
I'm not going to say your last name, but
that's great, David.
It does make a lot of
This is getting out. This is getting cut right now.
I'm not saying your last name, but I'm saying
Stupid.
vampire.
But you're building intrigue.
I've told Sam that I would never say his last name,
but you keep dropping hints.
How am I dropping? How is vampire? People would. That's a big connect, dude. That's a huge connect.
Next question.
Would you rather have creamy or chunky peanut butter?
Chunky.
Creamy.
I like to chew.
You chew the peanut butter anyways.
I just like peanuts.
So you don't really like peanut butter?
I just want like peanuts in water, and then just like I'll spread that
like a protein
on my
shake.
Sandwiches.
Or a protein.
A protein, yeah. Super protein.
Protein time with the peanut boy.
But creamy, you said?
Yeah.
Why creamy?
One, I don't eat peanut butter. Two, if I do, it's on bread with banana. Mm-hmm. So it has to be creamy.
Okay, this sounds like a preference thing.
Well, it's just because it's vice versa. No need to chew mush. It's just mush, and it comes mush and milk, mush and milk, mush and milk.
So it seems like you just don't like the act of chewing.
I literally said it in a situation that happens maybe twice a year.
Uh-huh.
How do you get me not liking chewing? You're making some dangerous assumptions.
That's the game. That's the game we're playing, David.
Real dangerous
assumptions.
Yeah,
it's good. It's my favorite.
Sam's
game.
not really good at making assumptions.
I do
because it takes a
constantly make assumptions.
For that.
Level 2 out of what?
7,852.
Fantastic.
Million.
You're so good.
352 billion.
Bringing the fire today.
Fuego.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess nuts.
Yeah, creamy. I do have chunky peanut butter. I'll use it, but if I had to choose, it'd be creamy.
Yeah, this is an exciting question.
Because it's far superior. Your turn, Sam.
All right. Next, would you rather? Abolish war or find a cure for every type of cancer? That's tough.
So abolish war is permanent, though. Like no one can ever have war.
No, as far as I know, abolish just means make illegal.
The Geneva conference abolished war crimes, but that's still fucking.
Yeah, I know. I was like, abolish just means like make illegal. Yeah. Doesn't mean it's not.
It's like the
world is too big and filled with too many idiots.
Like the upper management giving their workers a pizza party instead of a raise.
That's like Michael saying, "I declare bankruptcy."
He declared it though.
Sure he did. This seems like a no-brainer.
The disease thing, because humans are always going to find a way
and not just a specific cancer. It's every type of cancer.
Is it cancer or disease?
It says find a cure for every type of cancer.
So does that, because I am a firm believer that humans are the ultimate cancer, does that mean humans have been
not in the
and not in an illiterate way?
Yeah, I was gonna say not in like a vague kind of just.
It's my universe.
Sure, David,
and you're part of it.
So you could technically have rather both of these then.
I think it would be cancer because then people would be a lot happier. Mm-hmm. But then, you know what? No, I would abolish war because us as humans don't deserve to be on this planet. So if I let people live longer, that's just shittier people being here.
Well, it sucks because there are plenty of people dying on both sides of this question. I mean, would you rather die?
Hasn't the world been at war
since like
more than it's been like when humans became like an actual civilization? They've been more at war than at peace.
It's constant.
Yeah,
it's constant state of war.
United States.
I don't know, but people are always fighting, or people are always getting sick.
Okay, I'll say abolish war if they actually abolish war, because then we can just put our resources into technology to find those cures.
In an ideal world, when you could abolish war, that means zero war. I like your answer.
Yeah.
But just to be
on in the unideal world.
Yeah. In the real world.
If humans are that shitty that they wouldn't listen to my abolishment, I'd rather people get cancer so there's less humans.
So it's that either way.
This is an unideal world, yeah.
Okay. That's ideal world and unideal world. War. War. No war.
World war. World at world.
And world peace. I'll say cancer. Because, that sucks. Like I joke, and I'm like, oh, just die.
When did you joke?
I just, in general, Dave.
I'm a jest.
Why do you say things? No,
that was a question.
Yeah, shut up. I was answering.
You were not.
But yeah, no, like, there are plenty of people that get sick that, I don't, like
children.
I would say, like, they don't,
children
there's no reason why they should be sick.
Yeah,
they're, like, perfectly fine
cancer,
people. Yeah. Like, they're just your average Joe. They haven't done anything wrong.
If you ever met God, if he was real, what would you ask him? I'd be like, why the fuck do you give, like, little babies cancer? Why do you watch us when we have sex, David. You perv?
All good questions.
Do you believe
that I cannot answer?
Do you believe in love after life? All right, next. Is it me?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, this one's
no cancer.
This is the ultimate question for Sam, because I believe he's eaten both these things. Would you rather have pizza rolls or pizza bagels?
Ooh, bagels.
Bagels, okay.
I'll say bagels because crunch.
Second question, microwave or oven?
Oven always trumps microwave. Unless you have like some crazy
I heard
23rd century microwave. I don't believe you.
You whistled when you said 20.
20.
You whistled and I was like, how did
you do that?
No, what century is 23rd whistle?
23rd. 20. It's the in-between year.
It's like Rick and Morty universe. Some universe where
I whistled? Did I really?
You had like a
20. I can't even replicate. I don't know what I did.
Was funny. Okay. So you pick bagels?
I would say bagels because
bagels,
similar to what you were saying before, it's a texture thing. Crunchy.
Tactile.
Yeah. Yeah, it's easy. I mean,
so
I suppose if you
oven.
were to bake both of them, they could both be fairly crunchy. Mm-hmm. But bagels are generally, you know what? I walk it back. I'll say the rolls. Yeah. Because I totally forgot about ovens.
So what I'm going to say is rolls, but not from that disgusting frozen bag. I would rather just make them.
So that defeats the purpose, David. If you can make them, then make better food.
Pizza rolls and pizza bagels are pretty gross.
Uh-huh.
Like, even if you have a perfect oven, they don't come out perfect. Some will come out with the crystals still inside. What? Like frozen crystals.
I mean, what are you... like crystals?
Like frozen
you're
pieces
baking
of water
rocks in your... Oh, okay.
Idiot.
No, I was like, I think you're misunderstanding that food. It is not meant to be an amazing hors d'oeuvre. It's just shit.
You can make it amazing if you make it yourself.
That's not the point, though. It's just like...
It is the point.
It is just like zap fry food that you could just throw and not think about.
It's not even fried food, Sam.
Zap
fried.
Zap.
I thought you said fried.
I said you fucking idiot.
Like fried.
You're an idiot. You shut up. You're stupid. You don't even know what you're talking about.
He's so angry that he doesn't know anything.
I said zap fried, not literal fried.
What is that?
Zap fried? Yeah. Just quickly cook. Zap it. You know, if you were Superman and you had laser eyes.
You like zap fried stuff?
No. I don't like it.
So you'd rather use a microwave than an oven since you like zap fry. That's what zap fry is. That's literally the meaning.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Zap fried.
So
where's your zap fryer in your kitchen, David?
Go check it out.
You're a fucking idiot.
Microwave.
I hate everything.
There's a zap fry option.
And
there's a little picture of Sam's fucking stupid head. With his big fat arms.
Stupid. Yeah.
Skinny legs. Pizza rolls.
Pizza rolls.
I do pizza rolls, but with like Pillsbury Doughboy and some sauce and some pepperoni and cheese.
So all right, so David just makes a day of it. That's cool. This is just what I throw in when
I'm not going to eat pizza
playing
rolls.
Video games.
I will never play pizza or
never play
pizza rolls or pizza bagels ever.
Okay, it's fine.
Okay,
your body's a temple.
No, it's not.
The way you talk.
But I am not making it a Mexican temple.
Next question: would you rather work with dead people in a mortuary or work in the busiest ER trauma unit in the world?
Dead people.
Dead people.
Yeah.
Dead people are, they're quiet.
So that someday one of them gets possessed and kills me.
I just want to be like.
Also, dead people are dead, and ER are people on the brink of death.
I was gonna say ER is infinitely more stressful. I think because it's immediate stress, whereas like.
I don't
mortuary,
think dead people
you just prep bodies.
Yeah, it's not stressful at all. It's actually probably very.
I think
calming.
it's work that the average person would not ever consider.
Which is funny because thousands of people die every day.
I mean, like, yeah.
Like
people are constantly
You would think that
dying.
job would be more common.
Yeah, I mean, it's just constantly like we're
like
burying, bodying, prepping, all
what's
that.
that San Diego trash Edco would just be
like there's just a third.
Also
there's like a third or fourth dumpster that you outside your. That's terrible.
I didn't go that far, but I was just like, it's that much that people that Edco should be.
It's terrible.
Jesus, Sam thinks there should be dumpsters
ejecting bodies.
Oh, Grandma died. I'll
just put her out. No.
I'll get the trash can.
It's like like medieval Europe, like the plague. Like they just put people on a cart, but modern sensibilities. Because I'm not saying it's just it's just a loose trash can, just hard plastic.
No, it's I'm saying
we put cushions, we line it. It's like the inside of a coffin.
It's a giant coffin.
And there's a latch.
Dumpster.
There's a latch. You put them in. You just set them down, and then you close it.
That kind of dumpster would get ruined so quickly because if you watch dumb people like open the thing all the way.
Well, that's why there's a secondary truck outside of the dump / recycling, which is just a nicer
furnace,
mobile furnace. This is a terrible idea. What have we done?
And you have the funeral right there by
in the street. It's bad.
All right, my last question. Were you done? That was your last question?
But mortuary, yes.
Okay, yeah, mortuary. All right. That has nothing to do with us. Would you rather be single for a year? This includes no dating, or go on bad dates for a year straight.
I mean,
I would when I was single, I would go on bad dates for a year straight, and I would start a podcast about
Jeez. All right.
That would be so entertaining. I think bad dates are entertaining as hell.
It's true. I would imagine. I don't know. I've never had to deal with that as an adult man. Because I've.
When did you become an adult man?
Huh? Yet. I'm working on it. No, but, I've been in a long relationship for a long time.
What kind of relationship?
I have a long-standing relationship
with my long-standing partner.
Just a lot of very long instances, long periods of time
with this person.
We're doing lots of things. Yeah, no, I mean,
when you were single,
the boring me
just
would
say if you were single.
I would rather stay single, but I know the bad dates thing is exciting, and you get to have lots of stories. But I feel like that's just too tumultuous for me. I just want to be like.
What if
chill.
it's like you basically almost get murdered every time?
Exactly. That's what I'm like. It could be
like really terrible to think up, but
that's like on the high end of bad dates.
Some women lives are.
I would rather just have like a chill, just a me year. Why'd you laugh at that?
Masturbating night.
Self-care, David.
Flashlights are cheaper.
No. Just single life. Thank you.
Lots of masturbating.
Why do you go there? This is so brief. Just what's your answer? You said bad dates.
I answered it first.
Okay.
How do you not remember?
I just thought my answer was better.
A minute and a half ago. Mine was way better.
Nah.
A podcast about bad dates, and I went on like a date every night. Jesus Christ.
That sounds fucking terrible.
That sounds exhausting.
Yeah.
And expensive.
Sounds exhausting.
Can you imagine
me,
spending like $80
person.
a night?
No. Yeah. Yes, I can, because I do that anyway.
He fucking does that at the fucking
Fucking
drive-thru.
fat, and I, drive through. Those are my dinner dates now. It's just drive through, grab food. Yeah, just $80 worth of food. That's great.
Jesus Christ! All right, that is Pod Deck Mini. Would you rather?
Yep. ... Yep.
Thanks for listening.
Keep drinking. Keep listening. Beer Me That Beer is a San Diego-based craft beer YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, and podcast show.
And for more of us, check out beardmethatbeer.com. That's beardmethatbeer.com. If you want to reach out directly to us, email us at bmtbinfo@gmail.com. That's bmtbinfo@gmail.com.